Yeah.
Second wide, yeah.
Carlow with one, ball out to the middle of the park. Ooh! Faker Fitzpatrick, we were close to that, hence to you, Stephen Whelan and Fitzpatrick going for the ball. They're tough men, these hurlers. Now here's a chance. Evan Keeley looks downfield. That's a super strike by Keeley. That's an absolutely super strike by Evan Keeley. The white flag is raised of Irish Sugar. Unfortunately, it's closed for the last 20, but a mass for deceased members and their families, and a bit of a celebration at the Seven Oaks on Thursday evening. So we wish them all the very best as James Doyle turns and strikes, and this lad is on top of his game in this Joe McDonagh campaign as well. But the scoreboard reads Carlow 6 points, London 1 point. Evan Keeley with a score, James Doyle with a score, and 4 for Marty Kavanagh.
The clock is running 3 minutes behind the actual time played. So
13 minutes played. Here's Chris Nolan. Needs a score to settle his account. Turns well, struck that well on the narrow side, sticks it over the bar. Chris Nolan. And the captain gets through as well, James, can't you, at level like this?
Yeah, Carlow will probably good man, Dion. Here he goes.
That's a good carry by Dion Wall. And there's the hand pass finding a man in space. And here's Donna Murphy, and he strikes it walled and well. And that might be something that we're working on in the training park out in this time. He scored a 65 earlier on, or has he got 2? But he can make it 9 points, a 3 for Carlow if he is successful. So there he goes with the strike, Marty. It's gone in. It looks like it's over the black spot. The umpire from the lads collectively. And here come London. Carlow going a bit scrappy in the half-back line. Pat Bennett won't be happy. Here come London. He's a good hurler, this fella. Sean Glynn shortens the grip on the stick. Brilliant ball in. Great first touch. Chance for London. This man is tasty hurler. Goes for the shot. And he sticks it over the bar. Paul Kennedy. That's his second. The man from Brother Pierce in London. And he has
ball. And look, he had a bit of work to do. He bet 3 defenders, lovely touches, got him inside, and he struck. He done everything right, just off about the post and out wide.
And there could be a 4-point swing because London come back with the shot from their corner forward, and he has put that between the sticks, and that's Dylan Dawson of Robert. No foul committed. Dion Wall wins it. Out he comes, sells a bit of a dummy, lays it off to Faker Fitzpatrick. Here comes Fitzpatrick through the middle of the park. Fitzpatrick down to Nolan. Guy's first touch has got to be good. It's excellent. Turns out of trouble. Turns back again. Brilliant play, Nolan. Comes back, goes for the shot, sends it in. That's what you call a bit of class. Chris Nolan is the name. Sticks it in. The captain sticks it over the bar. The breaking ball goes to the London man, and he sends it right down to the left corner forward position. Underneath it is Paul Kennedy. Kennedy controls it. Has to get away from his marker. He does. He got a lovely clean pair of heels. Kennedy. Here he goes. Kennedy. It's going to be a chance here for London. Beautiful score. And that's Brian Tracy was unlucky. He didn't keep it out. But full credit to Paul Kennedy.
It's all over the shop here so far.
And there is the half-time whistle, which was blown up relatively quickly here. So there we are, 35 minutes and 20 seconds here. So
But I'm expecting a big performance here in the second half.
Well, it's half-time here at the moment. There's lots of sport happening locally, nationally and internationally today. Half-time of the Leinster Ladies Football Final. Carlow 1-1, Longford 6 points. But unfortunately for Rory Lodge, he's in the bin. Here's the penalty. Marty Kavanagh is struck it into the bottom corner, and that is a lifeline for Carlow, albeit leading by 11 points. Knocks it down into space, but it's only as far as the man wearing 5 for Carlow, Evan Keeley. You see his Dad Christie, former selector here with this Carlow senior team as well. Now it's with Donna Murphy. Scored one in the first half. He scored one in the second half. And James, you were crying out for that in the first half, not only for Carlow.
Last Saturday and today, he's a big plus.
Yeah, certainly so. And ball looked close to the line there, but Carlow have it up. Here comes Donna Murphy again. He's got 2 already. Now he has got 3. He has got 3. And I'll come back to something here in a moment, James. And you're a coach as well as an analyst. And Dion Wall, stylish fullback, knocks it to Jack Tracy. Tracy down into the full forward line. Marty Kavanagh gets it. London just missed their first touch. It's Marty Kavanagh turns it in, turns it over. You just can't give the Mouse a chance like that, because every time the Mouse gets a chance like it is now, it's their first score of the second half. A word on Brian Tracy, the Carlow keeper. He's been an ever-present. He's been an outstanding keeper for Carlow.
Yeah, look, he's been brilliant, and to be fair to him,
we'll come back to it, because Carlow, after getting that ball, I thought London would have defended that. Chris Nolan turns, he strikes, and he sticks it over the bar. And again, like Mount for Carlow, on the 20-metre line, London tidied up, London play it out, and London move it through Rory Lodge, the St. Gabriel's man, down the middle. No, that's not Rory, because it was 18 in actual fact. Rory's on the apologies, it was the man that come on, Owen McGrath, wearing 18. I spotted the 8, but ball comes back in, and when I was doing my sums and picking out who was this and who was that, but it's just the pattern of the game. We haven't seen fellas shine that have shone already in the competition.
No, it's
here comes Mouse. This fella shines all the time. He better go for a score. He picks his spot. That's what you do. That's what you do. It's there. London, to their credit, have won this. Adam Cunney's been knocked off his balance. fairly and squarely. Fitzpatrick with a dodgy hand pass back to Marty Kavanagh, centres the ball, they're going looking for a goal. Jack Tracy, bang! It's a good save by the keeper, Mark Kilgallen. Donna Murphy's onto it, back out it comes, back in it goes, and it's in the back of the net, and the man that got the first strike gets the second one, Jack Tracy. As well, Larkin. And of course, a shout out to Linda Kenny as well of Burn Rangers. Fantastic day here representing the Camogie Association of Carlow's. James Doyle turns on a pivot, one of the top players in the country, and the man from St Mullins sends his second point in today. But a huge day for Carlow in the Alliance League, and I think he scored in every match he's come on in as well. He's a quality player, he's a great addition to the Carlow panel.
Yeah, he
is. Kildavin man as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, look, and he's the future. The lads like that are the future, and the more young lads we can bring through like that.
He's only on. Here he goes.
Oh, Larkin.
It's Larkin. Larkin Doyle, there he is. Larkin's got the score. And get yourself out of trouble, because Carlow had to go back and defend that. Sometimes ground hurling can get you out of trouble, but I think coaches don't really want it anymore, do they?
No, he probably backed himself there with a pace. And here's Chris, he's bought a yard.
Here's the ball downfield, and has he got it? Yes, he has. Carlow are on fire. They're on the way to Croke Park. That should be 2:21.
He's had a few of them during his career, to be fair to him.
He certainly has. He's been a great servant to Carlow.
No, he's been brilliant, yeah.
James, they're heading for a Joe McDonagh final now, and you know what? They're as good as what's in it, judging by 4 from 4. There's a great chance of winning, but you just think Laois have improved as Carlow come looking for a goal, and they've got it. And Conor Keogh has stepped up, he's got the goal.
In the first half, we were probably shooting ourselves in the foot. We weren't doing what we're used to, and in the second half, Pat Bennett must have tore strips off him, and here's Moose again, he's going to rattle it.
Mouse Kavanagh, that's a brilliant finish. Carlow are on fire. We're seeing the Carlow we can see now. And number 20, Donegal, Jake Nolan, onto this one. Didn't strike it as well as he would have liked.
Too much time he had.
Too much time.
Yeah, too much time.
This is pointed. He plays with a very short hurl for a very tall man. I'm sure Pat Bennett will tell him not to be jiving with Michael English tonight, but the ball is switched across towards Richard Cody. And Richie Cody, the most capped hurler in the history of Carlow GAA. He was the captain.
Yeah.
Certainly was. Well, London still have something to play for, James, in relation to other teams but it's going to be a difficult assignment against Laois next week in Ruislip. I mean, they're trying to stay in the Joe McDonagh as well, but odds on now the way things are going that the Cooker Strip. And thanks to June Door Properties for her sponsorship of this one, and also to Detail. Don't forget your man of the match. You had the details earlier on as the ball goes downfield into the path of Conor Keogh, one of the Carlow goal scorers. He's off again, a lovely turn of foot. Here goes Keogh. Is he looking for a second goal? Conor Keogh, he's got it!
Goal.
He's got it. He came in around the corner.
Both Croke Park can probably get a result if we can, but it won't be simple against who I'm predicting Laois at the moment. It's hard to see them not.
It's not a bad afternoon for Carlow so far. They're heading towards the closing stages here in the Joe McDonagh, also in the Leinster Ladies football final, and it's Carlow 2-7, Longford 7 points. That's live on KCLR Plus, and it's a point for London. It's a con of Sean Tracy's is on the field with London. They're coming looking for a consolation score, but this man has been excellent for Carlow. Clean sheet today, Brian Tracy. Okay, he wasn't the busiest, but anything he's got to do. He's a very accomplished keeper, and the ball is now downfield. Fiach O'Toole of the Nave Bree Club. He's going to have a go at this one. He's on 65. He's floated it down, and he has put that. And I don't want to go down that road, but they had a fair share of problems as the full-time whistle goes here, and Carlow are ready for Croke Park on the 6th of June. Fair play to Carlow. Congratulations to them. They've won the Joe McDonagh.